Hey dude, so I'm gonna get right into it. I don't really even know what this video is gonna be about. I'm just gonna spit right off the dome type thing and start rambling, I guess, about just different things. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing in the next little bit is doubling my efforts in the gym and kind of bulking up and getting back into the whole bodybuilding thing. I've been going through the motions and I'm always happiest when I'm at the gym, and that hasn't been the case in the last year because I've just been doing these half-ass workouts. I haven't been taking in enough calories, and I've been doing so many different things just all in different directions, kind of like a sailboat lost at sea, just spinning around and just aimless. And I need to focus my mind back into something, and that's going to be the gym and meditation and journaling and back into that whole thing. And I guess you are what you think, and you really need to zone in on one or two things and not be lost at sea, like I said. You can't be doing everything. You can't be a jack of all trades kind of thing, like just going off in all directions all the time. And maybe it's ADD, like I start one project and I never finish it, and I get stressed out. I need an outlet, some physicality to it, some weightlifting. It would really help me out right now. It boosts my appetite. It regulates my emotions to a degree. So I'm going to be getting up hopefully earlier than usual, and maybe not request the night shifts anymore and work weekends. And I will be going back to school, but I have not heard back from the college with the emails that I sent, which is a little bit concerning because the cutoff is going to be soon, and I have to sign up online, but they gave me a form to fill out. So why can't I just fill out the form and hand it to their admin? Like, their admin office at this college is so subpar, it's ridiculous. But so I'm going to fill it out online, but the online website was glitchy. Sent their tech team something, didn't get back to me. This other thing is unresolved, but I don't even know why I need to go to college to upgrade. Like, you don't actually need a college degree to do anything anymore. So once again, to this aimless thing, like, I don't even know if that's the right move for me, but I'm thinking, like, I have a GED, but I didn't finish so many high school courses. Like, I just don't want to be cut off in life if I decide that I need a college education at some point. So I want to finish like biology, chemistry, like these things when I have time, but I really need to refresh all my math and my English and everything. And it's almost like it's like that Adam Sandler movie, Billy Madison or whatever. And I'd have to really go back and then redo a bunch of things. And like, do I really need to do that? I don't know. It would be good because the end of the line, I think if I went that college route, a job as a pharmacy technician or, I don't know how to pronounce things. Human kinetics, whatever that study is called. That might be nice too. I don't know if that's linked to physiotherapy, but those are two jobs that I could do, and it would tie into my fitness thing, and maybe not so much pharmacy tech, but I am getting older and I'm kind of considering like pharmaceuticals for weightlifting gains, but I'm not nearly there yet, and I don't need TRT at my age yet. But I mean, they're both in the healthcare range realm of anyways, and there'd be higher paying and less marketing needed than a personal trainer. Like, a personal trainer is something I can do now, which would match into the gym whole thing that I'm talking about. But then you really need to be this extroverted person, and I'm not really an extroverted person. You kind of need to market yourself. You need to know people. Then you kind of got to be a salesman. You got to convince them to pay you. And you really don't need a personal trainer is the whole thing that I don't understand why people need a personal trainer. I don't think they do, but they hire them sometimes. Seems like just a waste of money because you can just Google anything now. So I'm kind of lost at sea with that direction, but I do know that I want to be in the gym more. I've been way too much of a people pleaser in the last few years of my life. I've been really trying to work hard in these dead-end labor jobs just to kind of prove to my family, like, hey, I can do things, like I'm out here working, but like these jobs aren't going to get anywhere. They're going to break my body down. The people there don't give a shit. Like, if you're not working a job that requires thinking or a university degree, you're so replaceable that like you can be the bottom of the pyramid holding up the whole structure, but no one will care. And I don't really need to be the centerfold. I don't need to have all this praise and attention, but I need some sort of acknowledgement that I'm trying, which I don't get. And I've been really sacrificing a lot because I've been going to the gym less. I've been having more mental strain and stress, and I've been kind of losing myself, and I'm not on home plate anymore, so to speak. And there's no money to it. There's no respect to it. So I need to get back into doing me, and I need to get back to weightlifting, and I need to get back to the thing about school that would be good is I read so many PubMed articles and so many even Wikipedia articles that go nowhere. Like, I'm always on, like, I do spend time on Instagram and social media wasting time like that, but most of the time that I waste is either reading news, reading articles like history stuff or health supplement stuff, or researching things, looking into like stock markets, things like this. Like, I'm researching things constantly, so I might as well be doing that at school and getting like upgraded credentials and something that can move me forward, like that's accredited, and also be outside, touching grass, socializing with people, and maybe building a social network that way. And I'm really rusty with my sociability, and I think that has less to do with my temperament and more to do with my eating habits, which I'm not 100% sure if it's because of my OCD or if it's a spectrum disorder problem or if it's an eating disorder just in itself or some kind of unresolved trauma. But I have very restrictive eating, and I think it's because I was just not anorexic as a kid, because anorexic is like you're starving yourself to look a certain way, but like I didn't eat. Like, it was, I don't know if it was depression or if it was poverty, or I would just dissociate for long periods of time and I wouldn't eat. But I need to get back to eating, and I find that I can't really eat around people because I think my social anxiety might upset my stomach and it makes it hard to digest. That might be part of it. Part of it is my upbringing. Part of it is the texture in my mouth. I don't know what this is, but I don't really eat normal foods, and it makes everything hard, and it makes it hard to go out with people, and it makes travel impossible. And it's almost like that Joker movie. Like, he had that weird laugh that was holding him back. Like, my eating thing is like the Arthur Fleck Joker laugh. Like, I need to get over this, and going to the gym and studying these PubMed articles about health and really just tunnel visioning my whole psyche into this does help push me in the right direction with this. So I think this is, for many reasons, just the direction that I need to go in. my mind starts falling apart if I'm not putting on muscle and maintaining muscle and just being like a gym bro. Basically, I need to somehow make that happen as a career, as a job, as a way to move forward. And I still have that welding course that's coming up next month, and I think that's going to be just, I'm going to do the day course. I'm not going to do like a whole semester of it because it's expensive, and I don't think the only way to make real money in welding is to do the pipelines, and I'm not cut out for that. Like there's a point where pulling up your bootstraps works and nut up and shut up works, but you also need to do a self-evaluation before you trip up and hurt yourself and get yourself into just a mess. You can very easily bite off more than you can chew, and that kind of position would make good money, but I've never been like this grind hard, get a bunch of money and throw it around on a yacht type of guy. Anyways, I'm kind of just like, to my own detriment, I've valued money very little. Like, I'd be okay on like a foam mattress in a room. I'd want my privacy. I wouldn't want to have 10 roommates, but I don't need like a mansion. I don't need a boat. I don't need those things. So to break your body down and get yelled at, like shower in a group shower and on a pipeline away from home in the cold and the heat, it doesn't seem like a trade-off for me. And then if you're just in a normal weld shop, it's kind of similar wages to how you'd just be getting at like a landscaping company or something, and you don't need to put up your own money to do that. And then now I'm thinking like I might not even want to go that way, but I still have the course I can try. I can change my mind, but I'm thinking more now just to get back in the gym, and then hopefully something can come of the weightlifting. And that seems to be the way that I'm thinking about going, is just to be gym and school and then working part-time and just mainly putting all my energy and resources into the gym, and move forward that way, because I'm really breaking myself down mentally and physically, not being in that state of mind and that grind really, and that whole thing. So I need to get back into that, I think. It'd also be good to get another dog soon, but if I'm doing school, or if I'm changing things up and I don't know where my future is going, it would be irresponsible to get a dog, because then you don't want to abandon a puppy or whatever like that. Yeah, it sucks to be in your early 30s and kind of the whole, like, what do you want to be when you grow up thing is still going on. But for now, this is where I'm at. I just wanted to brainstorm that. I might stop brainstorming and doing these vlog videos and just write it down in my journal like I used to do. I was originally doing these just to save time, just to save the effort of writing or whatever, because I don't know. Sometimes I just like to turn my brain off, and this is easier just to shoot it out than to think and write and do it that way. But I think I'm going to go back to that. I think it's healthier to write it down than to enunciate it. And I think that these videos aren't actually going to go anywhere, and I don't think they're helping anybody. I don't think that they're going to be easily monetized, that I can make money on these. So if they're not helping anybody, and it would help me more to just write it down, and they're not going to make any money or anything like that. Like, I am talking to myself at this point. So I don't think I'm going to continue doing these vlog type entries as much. I don't think I'm going to be doing the ASMR entries as much. I think I'm going to be doing more nature walks shorts again. And then hopefully I can do some of the, like, what I like, not to contradict myself, to say I just said I'm not going to do these talks, and now I'm going to say that I am, but do these talks, but put them in more of a fitness type of context, and maybe talk about that. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep doing these sometimes. I don't know, to be honest. I had the idea to do comedy on here as well. I might film workout videos. Maybe you could do that. I don't know if they want a camera in the gym and just film myself working out. I don't know if that's obviously not a business model. Everyone's trying to do that. Everyone's trying to film themselves lifting weights and posting it on YouTube and Instagram. It's like, bro, no one cares. That's not going to make any money. And like, I mean, I just need like something so simple, like even slightly below the poverty line money, but just enough to feed myself when I'm going to the gym and have a dog and just live a life, just a very simple life, which is very hard to do. It's very hard to even have the very basics. I think you need to have like this abundance mindset where you just want to go out and conquer everything, and then you get I don't know. I think there's a lot of people out there doing very well, and I'm happy for them. I'm still struggling, but now I'm really rambling. But anyways, this was a pointless video. I really don't know why I made this video. I might not post this video. But it is kind of a channel update. I need to be doing that. And I need to find a way how to make it work financially. I need to have more time in the gym. I need to sharpen myself up with school, and I need to make money somehow. And I don't know how to make money. It's really hard to make money. Unfortunately, as everybody knows. There might be a millionaire watching this, if anyone's watching this, but I don't think that anyone that watches my channel is a millionaire. They might be, I'm not sure, but so everyone watching this might be in the same spot. I don't know, but anyways, I'm still wearing the shirt that I made. That was pretty cool. I saw my sister today, and she thought the shirt was pretty cool. And she wants to make one too, about her dog, that passed away, which is a bulldog, and put him on the beach, and pretty much exactly copy my t-shirt and just blatantly rip me off, and then wear a t-shirt that's the same as my t-shirt with a slightly different dog. It's like, get your own thing, you know? But I'm not mad, like I'm joking. But at the same time, it's like, I guess like if you were like into crafts or something and you made like a candle or something, and someone's, oh, that's cool, I'll make a candle too. Like, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, this is my thing. Get your thing. Yeah, it was good to see her. She's always subtly jabbing me with like these, not even backhanded compliments, but just kind of like very microaggression insults, like all the time, just needling me with these things. Seems like there's a few people in my family that do that to me, and like I am an underachiever, and they view me kind of as a parasite, I think, because I'm basically living off my mom, and I'm 31 now, so I mean, they're getting less and less tolerant with me, that's for sure. That sucks. But I mean, like, I've seen like stereotypical losers, like people either my age or slightly younger, or actually a lot older too. And I don't want to make fun of anyone's job or call anyone a loser, but like I'm just saying stereotypical loser. Like you do see like people working dead end jobs and they're around my age and they you can see that they've given up and they're not happy and they're kind of like giving these small efforts here and there, and it's disappointing to see. And I know that that's how my family sees me, and I get that. Like everyone wants to have like a doctor as a brother or as a son. They want someone who's an engineer or someone. They don't want somebody who's working tills. They don't want someone that's a janitor. I get that. And it's almost like, when is this guy going to get his shit together? When is he going to get his life straight? And I've been wondering that for a while, and I've been working towards it my entire life, and I think I'm getting close to it, but at the same time, I know I'm not close to it at all, because I don't have a plan, I don't have a vision, I don't have really anything. I'm lost at sea, kind of like a sailboat going around and around. So I'm not sure how to correct that, but I do know that getting in the gym, getting a bit bigger, getting a bit stronger is going to make me feel good about myself. It's going to put my brain into a better place as well. And I think that's where I need to be. And hopefully I don't hemorrhage money and have to live on my credit card again, because when I got into a very bad depressive episode maybe 7 years ago, and I was put on lithium, and then I was basically sleeping all day, and I worked my way out of it. I got into the gym and I was just crushing weights, and I got really strong. I got big. I got happy. But I got like $20,000 in debt into my credit cards, which I paid off. And then I actually am now in the positive a few thousand. So, which is nothing. Like there's like 31, like I should have like $100,000 in savings, like, and 100,000 with 100,000 with inflation isn't even that much. But so like I don't have much going on, and I don't even have the base to build much either, because like I said, like if I go back to school, like my mathematics, like I'm basically starting at like grade 7 or 8 math to work my way back up. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing about that, but I am going to go back to school. Welding would be a way to just kind of skip all the education stuff, like that in the ambulance union. Like I could do the ambulance union. Like if I'm really needing money, like I could just do the welding or the ambulance thing. But it's not about money with me. It's never been about money with me. It's been about happiness. I need money to be happy. I know that. But I need a way to make money while being happy, not just grinding away. Like if I was to be a welder and I'm not going to go on the pipelines and I'm just going to be a shop welder, and then I'd be making like the same amount that I'm making now, but my family would respect it slightly more. And then I'm just going to be working more hours, and I'm not going to be finding a girlfriend. I'm not going to really be doing anything. I'm not going to be able to have a dog. It's like, where's the future in that? Like, there's no future in that at all. And I'd just be rotting away mentally and physically, and I would be losing muscle mass. And you need muscle mass to maintain brain function as you get older. And I've been losing my mind lately. I can feel like dementia setting in almost at like 31. Like, I don't even know how, like, I've been stumbling on my words. I've been walking on eggshells around my own family because I know they view me as a disappointment. And I don't want to be a disappointment anymore. And I've been trying and I've been working hard. And I've been waking up early, I've been staying up late, and I've been working 2 jobs, and I haven't smoked weed in like 7 years. But it's just spinning wheels, and it's going nowhere. Yeah. So anyways, but that's life. That's life. That's where I'm at. But I want to push out some weights, and I think like you look at people like Larry Wheels and those guys, like if I got deballed up, I think I could do that. I think I could. And I think if I get back in the gym with muscle memory and I get up maybe 25 pounds, and then I maybe start a small cycle, I don't know. Maybe start doing the fitness YouTube thing, I don't know. And fuck, I really don't know. I have a lot of ideas, they don't go anywhere. It's kind of like the TLC Scrubs thing. What's the lyric? Always talking about what he's gonna do, sitting on his broke ass or something. That's literally me. Like the shirt says beach bum. Like, I mean, I'm trying to kind of even build on like my failures and put it into this channel as like trying to make a success out of my failures. Like, I'm trying to do so many things to make my life work at this age and where I'm at in my financial situation and the social hierarchy, as Jordan Peterson would say it. But like, I've been reading, I've been working out, I've been working, I've been building relationships, I've been talking to my family, but my family just, like, I don't have a wife or a kid. That might be part of it, but they just, like, I'm there. Like, they have their kids, their families, and I'm there, and I seem so out of place. And you can see, like, my mom will love me no matter what. That's what moms are. But my sisters are halfway there, and then, like, my sister's husbands are, like, a little less than my sisters. And my mom's boyfriend is definitely, like, he's pissed off because, like, he has 2 sons that are slightly younger than me, and they're quite successful. I think one's even an engineer, and like he even wants them like a little bit further away so he can just enjoy his retirement alone with my mom, basically. And now, like, he sees me coming on and latching on, and like that annoys him, you can tell. But, and my uncle, my mom's brother, like, he's a hardworking guy. Like, he's worked his whole life, probably like 60, 70 hours a week, his whole life, runs his own business, and like, he's more supportive. He's closer to my mom, but he's like, you can see that he's disappointed, and he kind of sees that he thinks that I'm a bit of an idiot, and maybe I am, but he's trying to be helpful, like he brainstorming with me, like little side gigs and ways to make money. So like, he's cool, but a little bit condescending, but a little bit of a tough love, trying to push me in the right direction. But yeah, like his suggestions aren't better than any of the things that I'm thinking. Like, he was thinking like for me to go up in the woods and like cut firewood to sell. Like, I mean, like that's a hustle, that's a business. That's not much different than the YouTube thing I'm trying here, or like the t-shirt thing that I tried half-heartedly. Like, I even tried the t-shirt thing so I could almost invent like a character, like a salesman marketer type character, like, hey, you're stupid if you don't buy these shirts because I have a degree in marketing, haha, like kind of like shit like that. But like, not, that would be not the delivery that I make the jokes in. But like, I'm thinking of things like that. But then I was thinking Xbox or a PlayStation do a gaming channel. I have a day labor shift coming up just to get some construction experience. But like that's like these are all like just these ADHD like ways to try to impress my family. Like I'm trying to jump up and down like a lap dog. Like, hey, look at me, give me a pat. Like I can do things, be proud of me. And then they never are. But I just want to be in the gym working out, and I think that's where I need to go. And I need to meditate more. I need to journal more. Hopefully get a dog. Spend more time in nature. Get these weird eating habits under control that I don't understand why I have these absurd eating habits and obsessions that go nowhere and cause me so much distress that I can't break the simple habit of doing them. Seems like I want to be around people, but then when I'm around people, I want to be alone. It's really fucking weird. Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Good morning, Vietnam. I don't think anyone in their right mind would stay 31 minutes into this. This is 31:22 right now. If you did, you're a champ. Good on you. I don't know if it is actually good on you, though, because I'm not sure what possible knowledge you could gain from watching this. But it made me feel good to vent about it. Like, it's actually felt pretty good today to just talk shit about shit. And it's real life. You know, it's... Maybe someone would appreciate that. Somebody just talking real shit and not trying to sugarcoat it or sell you anything. Like I made a joke a couple times about selling the t-shirts. I'm trying to sell them on a different website though, although I did link an ad to a couple of these things, but I'm doing it like half-heartedly. Like even if somebody bought a shirt, like most of the money would go to the I think it's Fourth Wall that has the deal with YouTube. I would get like $5 out of it, so it wouldn't actually help me at all. That's kind of part of the inside joke to myself when I'm plugging the t-shirts, is it actually wouldn't help me at all to sell them on here, because you'd have to scale. Like if you were selling t-shirts online, drop shipping, like you'd have to scale that business absurdly large to actually make decent money, because the shipping costs are quite high. You have to buy the t-shirts. You have to spend time designing them. Even with AI, you have to design, because you got to keep clicking, finding the right one, and then you got to reposition the size. You got to take the background out. You got to upload it. You got to put it on the shirt. Like it takes time. Like it's simple, but it does take time. And then at the end of it, I think if you sell a shirt for $30, maybe you get $9 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly the margins, but like $5 to $9, something like that. And I mean, like, you'd have to sell like thousands every month to make it worthwhile. So, someone did give me word of encouragement about the t-shirt idea. I posted it on not Tinder but another dating app, and I had a girl that was on there and she said, oh, that's actually pretty good. You can actually market those and sell those. Like some people would buy them. But yeah, kind of where I'm at with that t-shirt thing though is like there's this homeless lady downtown, Betsy, and she's on her computer, and it cringes me out because she's doing kind of the same throw shit on the wall, see if it sticks type stuff that I'm doing. Like I'm doing the same business model as a homeless lady who just gets kicked out of cafes all day is doing. She's doing like this free advertisement for like timeshares or something. She's basically putting the I think this is going to turn off right now. I hope that this is still recording. I think it is, but it's going to shut off in a minute. But yeah, she's basically just going, if it shuts off, my bad, but she's basically just going to places, getting kicked out of them, and then she's using their logo as like sponsors on her website. It's completely psychotic. And that's why I feel danger in some of these videos sometimes, just talking to myself. But anyways, I'm going to end this now because it says low battery. Okay,